Hey everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today I've got a gameplay video against what could possibly be the most annoying player in the history of MLB The Show. Not just 19, but all time. Wow. This guy was the bunt dancer of all bunt dancers. And yeah, I beat him. So don't worry about that. I always like to put these people in their place. But man, you guys do me a favor. As always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. And yeah, so the bunt dancer of all bunt dancers. And I mean, come on, man. Like, it's just, I don't know which is worse. I just put a poll up on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, make sure to follow me on Twitter too at BigTomK22 on Twitter also there. BigTomK22YT like YouTube. But man, this guy, the poll I put up was, I don't know which is worse, bunt dancers or leadoff dancers at first base. I mean, it was bad. And I bit him with a bunt later in the game too. So you know, you got to put these people in their place sometimes like that. So it's kind of funny. You guys will enjoy it, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and get right to the gameplay. It was a crazy one. All right, man. Y'all enjoy. All right, so we get matched up against the Jersey Shore Jokers, and boy was he ever. Fish Sticks 27-27. Wow. He's got Tony Gwynn, Robbie Alomar, Lou Gehrig, George Brett, Ricky Henderson, Cody Bellinger, Jason Kendall, Ozzie Smith, and Catfish Hunter on the mound. I myself have Clayton Kershaw on the mound for this game. So, yeah, I kind of skip ahead through some of the stuff, but you guys will see, like, he doesn't start out being ridiculous at the beginning. He just kind of, I guess, eases himself into it, but not a great record at 126 and 127 by all means, so I'm not really sure why the game matched me up with him, but 0-1 count here to Tony Gwynn from Kershaw, and we get him to fly out here to left field to Griffey. So we catch that one, get the first out pretty easily. All right, so Robbie Alomar comes to the plate here. And let's see, I go ahead and get the, I think it's a curveball here. Yep. First pitch curveball for the strike. That's the first one. That's the first little bunt dance right there, man, he does. So like I said, he doesn't start out bad. Like one at the beginning, dude, I'm not even going to bother with it. But there he goes again. That's number 2. We should count them, man. I should have counted them during this. If anybody wants to count them, let me know what you came up with the total in the video of. And I think I included every single one of them. So I am a little curious. It's got to be like 60 or so. I don't know. So I end up getting Alomar out, and then I end up getting Lou Gehrig out here. So right through the first inning pretty quick. No big deal there. All right, so I get Ichiro coming up here, leading off. I end up with a 2-1 count here from Catfish Hunter. And Ichiro grounds out to third base. I really wanted to get that leadoff runner on, but didn't quite work out for me. So we got Robbie Alomar coming to the plate right here with 1 gone in the first. It was just a crazy game, man. It really was. That was a great pitch right there. He struck me out on with that slider that came on the back door there and caught it on the outside edge of the plate. So nice pitch from him. And then Lou Gehrig here grounds out in between third and short there for the final out of the first. So I didn't get anything going in the first, but the rest of the game I got a little bit of stuff going. So so George Brett comes up here leading off, and he doesn't bunt dance anymore. I'm gonna try to count them as I'm going, but I bet I'll lose track as we go through the video. So he does get a single there with George Brett to left field. So he starts leading off. All right, he starts taking the lead off. He's driving me crazy. I throw over there quite a few times, and then I edited that part out, man. I threw over there like every time he took the lead off. He finally stopped, and then I went ahead and struck out Ricky. Well, this first pitch, I'm thinking I'm throwing over there again. Let's just keep throwing over there. The guy's going to learn his lesson. The leadoff dancing at first base is just as bad as bunt dancing, in my opinion. I don't know if this guy realized that I literally have all day, and I will throw over there until he stops or until I pick him off. So one of the two. There he goes again, man. Just keeps on doing it. And this one ends up ending well for me. I just want to give you that little tease right there. So he's still doing it. I'm getting frustrated at this point. I'm like, oh my God, I've got a bunt dancer and a leadoff dancer in the same game. Like, you got to be kidding me. Throw it over again. Nothing. Don't lead off from first base, guys. It's pointless. If you get a good jump, you've got the base stolen. If you don't get a good jump, you don't necessarily have the base stolen. You don't need the step from first. That's why it's so ridiculous. So I pitch out on that one, kind of to reset it, and then pick him off on the next one. I was like, hey, let's just try it, man. I'll try to pitch out once, see if he does try to go. And then I got him. So I think I frustrated him a little bit with that one. That might have been why he started getting really ridiculous. But then on the next pitch, man, I get Bellinger to pop it up there to the pitcher. All right, so we go on here to the bottom of the second. I got Willie Mays at the plate right here, leading off for the inning, and the big swinging stick of Willie Mays rips a double down the line, man, right down the right field line, perfectly hit ball on a late swing. And gets in there to second for the leadoff double. So now I got something cooking, man. I got a runner at second, and nobody out. And I thought I got this one with Griffey, but apparently I was just a little bit late. I don't know. He's out there spinning in circles, pirouetting with his fielders before he catches the ball. So I don't know what this guy's up to, man. Little fish stick ballerina, I guess. But anyway, he gets me to pop out. So I go ahead and steal third base here with Willie Mays because I can. so I take third base. I got Honus Wagner here at the plate with a full count. And Honus rips the single over there into right field, and we get that run in. So that worked out great. So, of course, you know I'm running with Honus. He's just too fast not to, man. How do you not? So we got to take second base right here. And we get that pretty easily on Kendall's arm, man. He just doesn't have a great arm, so that's pretty simple. And then I go ahead and take third on the next pitch because I'm just going to keep running all day, man. Makes a bad throw off to the wrong side of the bag, and I get into third. Now we got George Brett up. And George pops one up in the infield, and I'm like, you got to be kidding, man. You got to be kidding, got to be kidding. So I got the runner on third base. Pudge is up. I want to get that run in. I do the stupid steal at home because the guy was already making me mad. And he throws it immediately back to third base. So he totally fools me and gets me out. So on me right there. I tried something, a little tomfoolery, if you will, on the guy, and he got me out, man. So props to him on that, I guess. But that's about it for a little while for him. But yeah, man, I don't know. So it's 1-0 here in the third. He starts doing it there again. I get the ground out here. Throw him out pretty easily there at first base. So that was an easy first out. He's got Ozzie Smith coming to the plate. Here he goes. Here he goes. See, I've already lost count. Look at that. I've already lost count of how many he's done. And I know it's not even that many more. I stopped counting. So anybody, let me know though for real in the comments if you guys counted it. I'm kind of curious, man. All right. So he's got the pitcher up now. I freeze him in dead bunt mode right there. And bring the outfield in just in case. I don't want any bloopers falling in. And here he goes, man. Just dancing away. Dancing away. He's a dancing machine. So you get him to ground out here on the first pitch to the pitcher. To shortstop there to Wagner. And a quick 1-2-3 shutdown inning. Easy stuff, man. I got Pudge coming to the plate right here. Got an 0-0 count to Pudge. And Pudge hits this. I was just a little bit late, man. It kind of blooped out there. It would have been nice if it would have carried a little further, but he gets the first out on me there from the fly out by Pudge. Get Kershaw coming to the plate right now. Kershaw on the 3-1 count. He walks him. I'm like, man, what? You're not even going to throw strikes to the pitcher? What's going on here? So I got Ichiro coming to the plate here. And then Ichiro hits this little blooper. That just gets out of the reach of Ozzie Smith, man. And so we go first to second. I almost didn't make it to second base because Kershaw hesitated right there. But, man, I was glad I got in there for the first and second with one out. And then he goes to turn two. Not going to be able to turn two on me, man. He does the lob throw because the pitcher was covering. So I got first and third here with 2 outs. Lou Gehrig at the plate. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the hit and run right here, man. And I line right out to center field. So that didn't quite work out as well as I would have hoped for it to. But, is what it is. So we still got the 1-0 lead, man. He's got Tony Gwynn coming to the plate. And here he goes. Dancing Machine. I'm just going to call this guy Dancing Machine because, it makes sense. It's funny. I don't know what his deal was, man. I hadn't really done anything that really could have irritated him at this point, except for maybe the try of the straight steal from home or of home from third. But really, like, he got me out, so I didn't really have any reason to be mad. It's a 1-0 game. I don't think he realized how much this was messing with his timing while he's trying to swing. So Pudge gets a nice recovery on that one and throws out Alomar there at first. He's got Lou Gehrig up here with a 2-2 count. 2 gone in the top of the 4th. And get him swinging, man, on the whiff and slider right there, tailing to the outside part of the plate from Kershaw. So I got Willie Mays leading off here in the 4th again, trying to get some more runs, man. All right, so we get the leadoff single there with Willie. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the inning that I'd finally had enough of the bunt dance and stuff, and decided to do a little trickery of my own here in a minute. I just couldn't help it. Man, when you're playing a guy like this, you just got to fight fire with fire, you know? Why not? So I got first and second. And no, I don't bunt dance. Like, I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not stupid to that level. But I got first and second here with nobody out. Hornsby comes up. I try for the double steal, but I fly out. I'm thinking I'm going to get doubled up. But then he really hesitated and took forever throwing the ball back in for some reason. So I got lucky there. But now I got George up. I'm going to do the same thing, but he hits me. So I didn't even get the chance. I was going to wait a pitch and then do the hit and run. So Pudge comes up, and I say, screw it, man. I'm going to actually drop a bunt down and score 2 runs on it. So at this point, he's got to be a little frustrated. But this is what you do to a bunt dancer, man. You just you mess with their head a little bit and try to destroy them because it's fun. Why not? The guy was irritating at this point, so why not? So then Kershaw comes up, and he flies out right there for the final out of the inning. But I got the 3-0 lead here through the 4th. So we go to the top of the 5th. George Brett's at the plate with an 0-2 count. And he lines one out into right field. And I make the catch, man. Sometimes, man, I don't know what's been going on lately, but the fielders just are not locking in the right place. They're locking in like a foot forward of where they need to be. Here he goes again. They start locking in like way in front of where they should be locking in, and even if you try to move them back with your joystick, you can't. And it's frustrating as all hell because they'll stick their glove up and then the ball ends up landing over top of them. So I don't really understand why that's a thing now. It didn't seem like it used to be, but lately it's been kind of bad, man. All right, so we got the 1-1 count here to Ricky. Here he goes, bunt dancing again. Oh, not going to do it this pitch, man. Oh, no, there it is. I spoke too soon. Oh, my gosh. So we got the 1-2 count here to Ricky. Here he goes. Just can't help himself. He's got to get his groove on, man. Throw the inside ball there on the slider. Bunt dancer. That one I thought was going to catch the corner, man, and catch the edge, but I just couldn't quite get it in there. It's the full count right now. I decided to do like a backdoor slider right here on the outside on the full count. He takes it for strike 3. Wasn't even ready to swing, man. If he wasn't concentrating so much on doing this stuff, he might actually be able to hit a ball. But then Bellinger comes up here, 0-1 count. Oh my God, he's like spazzing out doing it, man. Ugh. Like I don't know if people do this to try to throw you off while you're pitching or something, but it doesn't throw me off at all. I mean, I can still aim exactly where I'm trying to aim the pitches, so I'm not even paying attention to it. And here he goes doing it so much that he actually causes himself to be late, and I throw a fastball right by him. So strike 3. Way to go, buddy. All right, so I got Ichiro leading off the inning here in the bottom of the 5th, trying to get some more runs, man. Ichiro grounds out to short. Ichiro either has a really great game or a game where he literally just hits nothing. It always seems. So, I mean, thankfully, the majority of the time, it's a really good game, but still. And then I blooped this one, and I thought it was going to fall, man. I didn't think he was going to get there, but Ricky's so fast. You know, you never know if he's going to make it or not, but he does make it to that one. Touches up against the wall there. So I decided to just go for a home run with Lou Gehrig. So I'm aiming up diagonally to the right to pull the ball, and I rip a double into the gap to the wall. I get the double here. It's an awesome deal. I get a runner at second base with 2 outs. I start to smell a little 2-out rally, man. I got Willie Mays coming up, who's already 2 for 2. He's ripped the double and the single in his first 2 at-bats. I decide I'm going to go for the home run, And I hit it the opposite direction from where I was aiming, but I still end up getting a nice hit there and get the run in. I got a little greedy, though, here. I thought I could make it to third, and I barely get out. Like, if I would have had, like, another hesitation from the right fielder, I probably would have made it, but he gets me, so it is what it is. 4-0 lead, though, so I do get the one run. Not that big a deal. Here he is squaring around again. And he does get a single here and rips it down the side. Or excuse me, a double. He rips it down there to the wall. And nope, it was a single. I was wrong. I don't know why he didn't go to second. He probably would have been there, but I don't know. Ichiro did get the ball pretty good off the wall, so I tried to get that. So Ozzie Smith steps up to the plate here. He starts to take the lead again. Here we go. He learned nothing from the previous encounters, apparently. So he decides to stop doing it after that try. And then he rips one in the gap here with Ozzie. I'm like, oh, man, he actually is going to get a run here because Kendall's fast enough that he's going to come around and be able to score. But I see him going for 3, and he doesn't stop. So I throw at Ozzie going for the triple. So I guess eye for an eye, since that's what I tried to do, and he ran. So he he threw me out running. So he brings in Nolan Arenado, and Arenado starts bunt dancing after the 0-1 count. I'm like, oh, it's great, man. You got a power hitter in who rips lefties, and you're just going to bunt dance too much so that you can't get your timing down. So it's 4-1. Why do I keep running into people like this month so far, man? Like, it's been kind of weird. I don't know. 1-2 count. Oh, my God, he just can't stop it. It's like he's having a seizure at the plate. It's the craziest thing. Couldn't get him to go around on that one. Oh, here goes Arenado, man. And then I catch him there for strike 3. Because he wasn't ready to hit. It's the same thing, man. He's just not ready to hit because he's doing this. It's just stupid. All right, so we get the 1-0 count. Tony Gwynn is just, man, I don't know. Like, I'm prepared for him to start moonwalking in the box at this point. Like, I don't even know what's going on, man. I wish they could, like, take the bat and start doing the floss or something, or just something funny. I mean, because at this point, it's comical to me. And then he does get a good hit here down the line. I make a good play on it, man, and I get it in early so he can't, I took a great angle to the ball so he can't get to second base, which was nice. And now Tony Gwynn's over there, so I'm pausing because I know he's going to take that lead. And there he does, and I pick him off. I don't know why this guy won't learn his lesson. Like, apparently he doesn't enjoy scoring runs or something. I mean, we kind of know now why he's 126 and 127. And then he decides to leave in Arenado. Just like the video yesterday of Tom Seaver's debut where the guy left in his position player. This guy does the same thing, man, and he leaves in Arenado. And I'm just like, what is going on, man? What is wrong with people right now? It's like the Chipper Jones card has really made people go crazy or something this month. I don't know. So I actually timed that one, I think, pretty good, but then I just popped it up straight in the infield. So I just got a good timing but bad result for some reason. Yeah, good week. I don't know why. And then George Brett comes up here, and I just crush one, but it doesn't quite have the air time and the hang time to get up there and get out. So yeah, Arenado sets me down 1-2-3. But I did notice, though, he's starting to throw every pitch over the middle of the plate, which I'm like, dude, if you're gonna start leaving stuff over the middle of the plate, this is not gonna end well for you. So then I get Robbie Alomar to fly out here to left field. He didn't bunt dance there, which was amazing. I was quite shocked at this point in the game. But we are in the 7th inning, 1 out. No, I spoke too soon. There he goes with Lou Gehrig. He just couldn't help himself again. So Lou starts bunt dancing. Oh my gosh. Should make a movie out of it called How Lou Got His Groove Back. I don't know. Oh my God, if only there was a player in the game with the name Stella. That would be hilarious. How Stella got her groove back. All right, so then he gets the base hit up the middle here with Lou. Apparently he got lucky and timed one, I guess, and was able to get a little single there up the middle. So he's got Gehrig on first. I'm waiting to see if he takes a step. He doesn't take the step. George hits one, and I make the diving stop with Alomar, man. Great play. Go ahead and go to first, because there was no way I was probably going to be able to throw him out at second. So I go ahead and get that out there. So we got 2 gone here in the inning. And he's got Ricky. Bunt dancer extraordinaire here. He just starts swinging at crazy pitches, man. Sliders way too far inside. I threw a ton of sliders in this game because the guy just kept swinging at him. Or at least check swinging or attempting to go around on him. Oh my god. I seriously wish I knew what the count was up to at this point. And then he lines out on the weak little line out there to Robbie Alomar for the final out of the game. Or final out of the 7th inning. Not of the game, sorry. Of the 7th inning. And he decides to leave an Arenado. So, Pudge, do your thing, buddy. Boom. Home run. Dead center field. The guy's going to start... Look at this. He's fielder dancing. I didn't even know. But he starts fielder dancing for the 2nd time in the game. So, that's great. So, now I'm up to the 5-1 lead. I'm leaving in Kershaw because I might as well rest my bullpen at this point. I have a feeling that I'll be able to get out of it. Not really concerned. So Kershaw goes ahead and pops out there to third base. So that wasn't great. Ichiro comes to the plate here. And Ichiro absolutely rips one into left field, but right at Ricky Henderson there. So he gets me there. And then Robbie Alomar comes to the plate, and Alomar hits one that I think is going to get down, and then, oh man, all of a sudden he makes like this weird movement animation straight at the ball real quick and makes the catch. So 5-1 in the 8th inning, but we're not done scoring runs, so that's all good. And then Bellinger steps to the plate here and hits a single there into left center field. So I'm like, oh boy, all right, man, what do we got cooking here? Might be time to start thinking about getting the bullpen ready, just in case. And then he does get the single here with Kendall. I'm like, uh-oh. Bunt dancer here's got something cooking, man, in the 8th inning. Not good. So, yeah, go ahead and get the bullpen loose, man, and get Chapman and Hoffman ready there. And hopefully I don't have to use them was my thinking right now. I just want to be able to get through the game with Kersh. But Ozzie, man, gets a base hit off of me here. He's not bunt dancing this inning, man. He's kind of taking it serious. I'm getting a little concerned because now we got Arenado at the plate with bases loaded, nobody out. And I'm thinking, oh my God, don't give up a grand slam to bunt dancing Arenado. That would not be fun. So I got on the 1-1 count right here. And then I throw one in the dirt. Pudge can't block it. We get the pass ball. He dives in. May have actually been out, barely. I don't know. Whatever. It didn't really matter. It's 5-2. So he does get that one in. And then I strike out Arenado there on the inside slider that he just can't seem to read in this game to save his life. So just in case he actually does decide to bunt, and go ahead and bring first and third in for the bunt defense at this point. And then start throwing pitches as he goes for the bunt dance again with Tony Gwynn. And he wasn't ready to hit that one. You could tell by the animation. So another fastball. He just keeps chasing stuff here, man. So I'm going to go back to it again. Oh, it would have been nice to get him to go around on that one. It was a good pitch, man. Just off the zone. That one he fouls off. He's swinging it crap way too inside. So I decided to go back to the slider here, see if I can get him to chase that one. He does, but he foul tips it just barely. And then we're going to go back to the heater inside on this one. A little bit too high and inside. He laid off of that one. I was like, okay, I need to lower this down just a little bit, I think. And we got him to go around for strike 3. So now we had bases loaded with nobody out. And he's only gotten 1 run off of it, which is pretty good. He still has second and third with 2 gone. Alomar's at the plate. I do go ahead and talk to do the mound visit and talk to Kershaw just to raise his confidence just a little bit for me, seeing if I can make sure to get something done here and get this out, because I don't want him to get a base hit and possibly score 2. That would be an absolute nightmare to only have a 1-run lead at this point. So we get him there on strike 3, man. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Fish stick 27-27 or whatever it was. All right, Lou Gehrig steps to the plate. He still leaves in Arenado, even though he's only within 3 runs. And Lou drops a bombshell right here into right center field, man. Awesome hit into the upper deck of the porch right there here at Globe Life Field in Arlington at the Rangers ballpark. So nice shot right there by Gehrig. And then Willie rips one. I was going for a home run again, but I hit it pretty good. It's just a little bit early on it. And he does go ahead and get the out on me right there from from Mays to Henderson. So Griffey steps to the plate. I'm just going for home runs at this point because I'm like, man, why not? Griffey rips one through the shift, right through the shift there, and gets a single. One of these times I'm just going to run to second when they do that to me, man. But I didn't do it here. We're going to do the hit and run at this point. But I decided to take it because Griffey got a great jump, and it was a low ball anyway. So Griffey gets the stolen base at second. Kind of wanting to take third. Kind of thinking about it. Don't know if I want to or not yet. And he paused for a little while there. Came back to the game. And then Wagner, sorry. Wagner rips one there into right field, but he still makes the catch, man. So that didn't work out too well. So now I'm going to do the hit and run. The hit and run here with George and Griffey right through the hole, man, and go ahead and drive this run in to make it 7-2 right at this point. So pretty cool deal. But I was leaning off first base just a little bit too far. He throws it back over there and gets George Brett out for the final out. So that kind of sucked. But 7-2, man. Ninth inning. Ninth inning gets a little scary here. He gets way too many hits, in my opinion. I do go ahead and get the first out here from Lou Gehrig, popping out to Wagner, who makes the play out there in shallow left field. And then he's got George Brett coming to the plate here. 93 pitches in. Trying to make Kershaw go the distance. I really want to. Just don't want to go to the bullpen and waste any arms in this one, man. Not with a 5-run lead. It's like, you know, even if he gets a run or two, I'm not going to be that worried about it because why not? So he pauses there for a little while again. Oh, God. Here in a second, he pauses for so long. He waits until it gets down to, I believe, 1 second to go. I figured he was going to be one of these guys that tries to pop up the friendly quit thing at the exact moment that the counter ticks down. And watch out for these guys like this, man, that do that. Because if you're beating them like by 5 runs, why? So I see him taking the lead over there. And I know I have the 5-run lead. But I'm like, screw it, man. I'm going to go ahead and put my first baseman covering first. Holding the runner on. And I don't realize I'm on all infield. That was what happened here. So then I went to first base there. And went back to hold the runner on first. And he learned his lesson, apparently, because he decided to stop taking the lead. So then I make this awesome play with Wagner, but I don't think I can turn 2 on it because it's Ricky, but I'd rather have the speed of Ricky Henderson off the bases, so I go ahead and do it there. He's got Bellinger at the plate here with 2 gone in the 9th inning. He's bunt dancing machine. This is where he pauses forever. And look at the counter ticking down, man. We got 12 seconds. And he does. He waits right to the last second. I think he's going to hit that friendly quit button at the last second. But no, actually it was like 4 seconds left. He comes back into the game. I was ready to, I didn't even have my hand on the controller. I was like, dude, I'm not going to like forfeit you. Screw that. I can beat you. I'm not worried. So Bellinger though comes up here, gets a little hairy, man. Get him 1-2. I'm at 101 pitches now. Kershaw is starting to get a little tired. This one hangs a little too far, and he rips it in the gap there with Bellinger, so he does get another run here. It's 7-3 at this point. I was hoping he'd try for third, but he just didn't. I don't know. It's crazy. And then Jason Kendall comes up here, man. 2 gone, runner on second. 4-run lead. So I want to get this out, but then he gets the base hit. He's going to send Bellinger, and for some reason, he just sends the runner to second and makes the final out on the bases when he was starting to mount a 2-out comeback rally. So that was bizarro world. I'm not sure what happened, man. This guy was definitely a pill to play in the game. It was not the most fun I've ever had, to say the least. So 7-4 victory on him, man. He did get 11 hits. I gave up way too many hits in the game, in my opinion. I think Kershaw was tired. I probably should have gone to the bullpen. He was ranked about where I assumed he was. But I didn't. I only got 12 points from it. But hey, I'll take it, man. A win's a win. Doesn't matter to me. We did pull Harrison Bader at the end of the game, so nice speedy budget silver card there for everybody. Great defense and all that Harrison Bader card. But yeah, man. So I'm up to 773 at this point. Awesome win. It was just kind of crazy, man. This was my 3rd straight win of the day here. So man, it was a fun way to win, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't fun dealing with that. The lesson to be learned from this, guys, is don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. And if you're that guy, whatever. I mean, it's all good, but just don't. I don't know what else to say. Just don't. But anyway, man, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay video today. And man, bunt dancers. What can we say? You guys make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget though, don't forget to make sure you leave a comment on this video and you're subscribed to the channel so you guys can be entered in to win a chance to win the Pudge Rodriguez autograph card that I'm giving away here at the end of this month's ranked season for the grand prize. Second prize is a Michael Young autographed card. And then third place is a Joey Gallo autograph card. So two players that have signature cards in the game. One is a Hall of Famer, and then Joey Gallo, who might as well be a signature card also. So 3 Ranger cards there given away, man. All autographed and all real autographs on them this month. So make sure you're subscribed and you leave comments, and we will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.